Guys, I haven't vlogged in so long. I have been gone for about a month from YouTube. I've been taking very much needed rest, but today I picked up the camera and I was like, you know what, today's the day that I'm gonna vlog. However this vlog comes out, it's okay. I'm just vlogging to catch up with you guys and be up to date. But right now I just spent my whole entire morning cleaning out my closet because I have been meaning to do that for a hot minute, and I am about to change and start heading to the gym. I've been going to the gym a lot lately. I recently got into running and that's something that I enjoy doing. It just makes me so happy, brings me so much joy to do that. I have been taking a break. We're currently on our summer semester vacation before fall semester officially starts, and I just wanted to give myself like that time to just not do any work, YouTube, anything. And I've been resting, but of course I missed you guys, so I'm back. I have been hanging out with friends, exploring Maine more and more, exploring Portland. I'm always at Eastern Prom. That's like my new home, literally always there hanging out with friends. Right now I'm gonna go to the gym, gonna throw on my gym outfit and let's go work out. Hey guys, today is Thursday. I feel kind of awkward because I haven't picked up the camera since the last time that I picked up the camera in like, it's been a week. I have been really taking a vacation like I mentioned, and have not been vlogging, talking to you guys. I actually just uploaded a vlog after 1 month of not being on YouTube. Kind of felt weird because I feel like, you know, when you haven't done something in a long time and when you go back to doing it, it feels weird and foreign. That's kind of how it felt when I uploaded a video. Like I felt nervous to upload a video even though I've uploaded like hundreds of videos, but anyways, that's beside the point. I just vacuumed my study room because it was in need of some cleaning. Right now I am about to study. Even though I'm on vacation, I have started studying for the entrance exam for residency, and I kid you not, it took me like hours to figure out how to even go about studying, but I finally come up with a method that I think might work. I just started doing it, and that's basically reading the book and making flashcards online, and I think that might help. I really don't know, honestly. I don't know what I'm doing, like full disclosure. I have no idea. I don't know who to ask. I've been watching videos on YouTube and trying to get tips on how to study. So I'm about to study right now, and then in about like 30 minutes, because I have been studying since I woke up, like studying here and there, not intensely. In about 30 minutes I'm gonna go to the gym. I have become a gym rat and I love it. It's so fun. I love the feeling of lifting, weightlifting, sweating, all of that is fun. I love it. I just freaking love it. I'm gonna do a little bit of studying and then we're gonna start heading to the gym. And I have plans later tonight. I'm grabbing dinner with some friends. We're going to like this, we're going to Dumpling to get dumplings. I've never gotten I don't think I've ever gone to a restaurant just to get dumplings, so that's gonna be very interesting. It's a pretty like, it is a busy day, but it's not stressful at all. Like I'm actually very excited for everything that I have to do today. Studying, I've been finding ways to make it fun. I am just, you know, like so excited to do all of these things. I made tea earlier. I made tea because I usually, you guys know, like, okay, I have something exciting to tell you guys. You guys know how I always I have been lately drinking a lot of black tea and black coffee. Well, I recently just discovered from like this creamer, like it's a half and half from Whole Foods, because I started shopping at Whole Foods for groceries because I feel like they have a wider variety than Trader Joe's. But I found out this like half and half, lactose free half and half, and my whole world has been transformed, because that's the reason I stopped drinking creamers, because I'm heavily lactose intolerant. And wait, let me go grab it so I can show you guys. Hold on. This is this is a big deal, so hold on. Okay, I know I'm being a little dramatic, but I actually made tea this morning, and I still have it. I haven't finished it, but I made a tea this morning with this. This has lactose free, which to me is insane. This is half and half lactose free. Usually all of the non-dairy options are non-dairy, but this is dairy option. They just added the lactase enzyme, which for a lot of people who are lactose intolerant, that's what we're missing, is like that lactase enzyme that breaks down milk sugar. And naturally I just don't have that or produce that enzyme or whatever. I'm not really looking into the mechanism of action of how that works. But when I saw this, I was so happy, and I can vouch. I have drank this and I feel fine. Like there's no reaction. Like my life has been transformed. I will say that it's not as creamy as regular dairy. Like you can still taste that there's a little, like something's off a little bit, but it's still pretty good compared to like all the other non-dairy options. I just don't want to drink almond creamer or oat milk creamer, because those usually have so much additives and preservatives and just things that shouldn't even be there, and it just tastes weird to me. I don't like the texture of it. So I was so happy, and I was like, I have to share this with the vlog, because I don't know if any of you are you know, lactose intolerant, but just statistically speaking, I'm sure there's some of you who are lactose intolerant and can't have regular dairy. So go to Whole Foods. This is not sponsored. I'm laughing because obviously it's not sponsored, but I have to say that it's not sponsored at all. This is just, I went there, I discovered it yesterday on accident because I was trying to get coconut milk. And lately I just got into baking a lot, and I made this bread, but because I used regular milk, my stomach was not having it at all. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get coconut milk. And then I saw this and I was like, hold on, I think I'm gonna get this instead. So that's what I did. Anyways, all of that to say that if you want to try a lactose-free option, regular creamer, or by the way, they also have lactose-free milk, lactose-free whole milk, which you already know that I purchased that. Not set, but I also got the half and half, also got the creamer. But yeah, I just had to tell you guys because I was so excited and I love to share things with you guys. So yeah, let me go put this back in the fridge before it goes bad, and then we can chat about my exam. Okay guys, that was a little break. That was a little commercial break from talking about school, but back to talking about this exam. So I know I don't really mention like what exact residency I'm doing, what exact exam I'm taking, but I feel like it's one of those things that like it doesn't really matter. Like I don't want to go into too much detail about it, because at the end of the day the main idea is still the same, which is I'm taking an exam and I'm applying to a residency program. When the time comes, I will share so much more information, and I think the time is coming quickly approaching. I'm not being cryptic on purpose, but I kind of am, because I know that a lot of you guys are pre-dental, maybe some in dental school, so I don't want to go into like extricate or whatever that word is, like in-depth details about like the program and get like language heavy. So I just like to generalize. Like I don't even mention like school names or any of that. I just feel like the main idea is the same. I'm in dental school, I'm applying to a residency, and I'm studying for an exam, and I feel like that's all that matters. But I'm not keeping away information because, you know, whatever. Like I'm literally sharing every single thing with you guys. But I'm studying for the exam. I'm just gonna say the exam. If you know, you know. and I think you guys already figured it out, but I bought some prep books, and these are the books. I just want to show you. These are the books that I bought. Yes, this one's thick AF. Never thought I would refer to a book as being thick, but here she is. She is thick. And I'm doing this first. This is Pathoma. This is Fundamentals of Pathology. This is the first book that I'm going over. This one's not as thick as the other book. And I have been making flashcards. So what I'm doing is I have a folder for this exam, and then each chapter is like a Quizlet set, like a stack. And as I'm reading, I'm creating flashcards and also like marking up the textbook. But I'm doing it in pencil because I want to have the option to go back and erase it if there's anything that, like, you know, if I want to erase something or give the book to somebody else. I don't want to deface and damage the book by marking it all up, at least for now. I might change my mind later. Okay, another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I always tell myself that I'm not gonna go on this long rant or talk for a long time, but I just have so much to say. But this one I think is important, and it's part of the reason I've kind of been MIA. And I'm just gonna talk about it because, like I said, you know, this is an open, what's the word? This is a safe space, and I'm trying to be an open book and not really keep things from you guys, because it doesn't make sense to show the good side and me passing and me applying to residency, shadowing, doing all this cool stuff, but then not show the bad. I just feel like that's not that's not being 100% honest and transparent, and you guys know that I aim to be that. So anyways, that's a preface to what I'm about to say. I don't know how to say it, so I'm just gonna say it. Lately, I have been experiencing failure to the max. Like, oh my God. I'm gonna try to talk about this without crying because I don't want to be dramatic. I'm not a crier, especially on camera, but this is making me a little bit emotional to talk about, and I'm not gonna cry. I'm just gonna say that. Am I telling that to myself? Maybe. So dental school is hard. You guys know that. It's hard. It's not easy. Nothing good is easy. And for the longest time, like especially right in the beginning, I kind of struggled with the clinical aspect. Like the writing exams part was always easy for me, but it was more of like the clinical that I really struggled with, because, you know, we have like the simulation skills assessment, and the simulation skills assessment counts towards your grade for the class. It's as important as writing an exam. Like, you need to pass it to pass a course. And in the past, I have failed like the simulation skills assessment, but you always get like a retake opportunity because life happens, and they know that. Like dental school, my dental school is very understanding, and they just automatically give you like a retake, and you just retake it, no big deal. And that's kind of been the case for me. Like whenever I fail an SSA, I just retake it, and it's almost as if it never happened. Like, done, no harm, no foul, you know, it doesn't even show up on my grade. And I always kind of took that for granted. And not to say that I failed every single SSA, like there were a bunch that I passed on the first try, but then there were some that I didn't, you know, it just happens like that. Because like usually, like I said, with exams, I just pass it on the first try, but it's SSAs that I really struggle with. And but, you know, I was passing. I kind of took it for granted, like, you know, I passed, whatever. Until recently, my summer semester, oh my gosh, it was a heavy learning experience. Let's just say that, because I ended up, need to clear my throat, but I ended up failing SSAs multiple. Like I was failing like it was my day job. Like I was failing like there was no tomorrow, basically. And I was just so confused as to why. Like it was like, what am I doing wrong? So I got the retake opportunities and I failed again. I passed one of them, but I failed most of them again, and that really hit me hard. Like, you think dental school has humbled you in the first semester, and then, or in the first year, and then second year happened and you're humbled even further. Like, it was a humbling experience. I'm still in it, to be, you know, honest with you. So my school, they literally emailed me or like contacted me and they were like, hey, listen, you have failed twice now. You get one more try. If you don't pass, you are not gonna pass the class. I've never been in a position like this before, and I was and still am. I keep saying was as if it's past. I'm still in it. I'm so scared and so terrified because I never thought I would be here at this point, and this has just taught me so much about I needed a system. Like I felt like I didn't have a good system, and I really prioritize like my didactic portion of my course, which is good to do that. But I'm gonna be a dentist, and being a dentist involves being a dentist, which is, yes, reasoning and thinking, but also hand skills are very important. And I've been feeling low for such a long time. I've been feeling doubt, self-doubt, like my confidence wavered. I was even thinking like, should I even do residency? Am I good enough to do residency? Like I'm failing my clinical assessment. Like how can I specialize if I can't even do this basic thing? And all of the thoughts and doubt was just creeping in and making me feel paralyzed and that like mentally crippled of just like I didn't know what to do. And like I have all these extracurricular things and like, all these other extra stuff that I already signed up for, and then I was just thinking like, damn, I'm not good enough for any of these. And I was just even thinking with YouTube, like, am I even good enough to be a YouTuber? Not that you need any special qualifications, like anybody can pull up a camera and vlog. You don't need to be qualified to be a YouTuber. But I just have these thoughts in my head, like I'm a dental school vlogger. I guess I have to categorize myself now, and I'm not even doing dental school right. And I just wanted to come on here and say that failure is normal. Failure is okay. Failure should be celebrated more, because failing at something means that you have the courage to try. And I always tell this to like anyone who tells me that they failed at anything. I always say failing is not what matters. What really matters or shows a testament to your character is how you deal with failure. And if you just go in a corner and hide and just shut off the world because you failed, then that says more about you than the failure itself. And I don't want to just give up without a fight and just go hide in a corner and like put my tail behind my, I don't even know what that expression is. I don't like that expression, like put your tail between your legs, like ugh, so gross. Anyways, but I don't want to just like be like, okay, woe is me, life sucks. And also I don't want to hide the fact that I failed. I don't want to be embarrassed that I failed. Like there's nothing wrong with failing as long as I don't give up, which I won't, because I'm going to do really well in this. I'm gonna pass. I'm speaking it into existence, and I'm gonna put in the work. I just had to breathe in because I was feeling a little anxious just talking. But I just want you guys to, as you're watching my video, if you are going through anything, like if you're studying for an exam, or if you're in school or studying for DAT and you feel like, damn, I'm failing, I just want you to know that this is not my first time failing. I have failed before. In undergrad, like I did bad in the very beginning of my college experience. I did really bad my freshman year, and I picked myself up and ended up on the dean's list my last semester. So you can do it. I just wanted to talk to you guys about it because I just want to share my experience and hopefully help someone. You failing does not make you a failure, and I have to tell myself, Amara, failing does not make me a failure. It's just a learning experience. It's necessary for growth. You have to fail to be better. That being said, fall semester is one of the hardest. Based on like upperclassmen, like fall semester of second year is one of the hardest semester, but I feel like it's just getting progressively harder, but that's just me. So I just want to go in this semester with a different mindset and not feeling, I'm so proud of myself. I'm not crying. I'm like I feel myself shaking internally, but I'm just talking normally. You guys know I'm freaking out on the inside, but I'm trying to be calm. Like someone has to be strong, you know, it's gonna be me. But I want to document this process because I don't want to just document the glam And not that anything is glamorous about dental school, but I don't want to document the, oh, I'm studying, oh, I passed. I never share my grades, but I do pretty okay. Like I do well in school, but I don't want to be like, oh, I'm studying, oh, I passed, I took this, I passed. Like it's just, at this point, like I'm taking it for, it's almost as if I just showed the highlights. I think it's good that now I have the opportunity to show the reality or the other side of dental school. So I think I'm gonna document this process. Like I'm gonna make a whole video in and of itself of this entire process of how I practiced for and retook the SSA. I don't know what I'm gonna title it. I'll probably call it like something dramatic, like failure or something like that. Not that it's dramatic, that's realistic, but it's not clickbait because I did fail, you know. It's not gonna be this video because I'm not gonna be able to practice until next week, like the end of next week pretty much. But I just wanted to give an explanation, because I feel like once I'm in it, I'm just gonna be like go go go. I won't have time to sit down and talk. Like I'm just gonna, maybe I'll do voiceover, but I'm just gonna be grinding because my dental school career rests on these exams that I have to take, these clinical assessments that I have to take. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to know that failure is normal and it's okay, and yours truly is failing. And yeah, I really doubted. I was like, am I gonna be a dentist? Like I doubted that. And I was like, I've worked so hard to get here, and am I gonna just lose everything or like say goodbye dental school because of this exam? And the answer is no, I'm not. I have a dream that's bigger than me. I have a dream that's bigger than right now, and my goal is bigger than this exam. So I'm gonna put in all of my effort. I'm gonna put in a lot of effort so that I can pass and move on to the next exam. Right now, in the meantime, since I can't really, you know, go to school and practice, I'm studying for this exam. And I'm working hard on YouTube. I'm back on YouTube. I'm not letting this stop me from vlogging, being here, being a resource, sharing, documenting my dental experience. This is part of the experience. This is my story. This is uniquely what makes me me. Failure is part of my story, and I will incorporate it, and I will show that, and I will celebrate that. I think we should start celebrating failures. Let's normalize. Let's normalize failure. You guys see those things that like, let's normalize breathing air or some random stuff like that. Like let's normalize. But seriously, like I feel like my school does a pretty good job of normalizing, not normalizing failure in the sense of like, oh, if you fail, like it's a good thing, but more of it's normal to fail, and that takes away a lot of stress. A lot of stress, because you don't feel like it's the end of the world because you failed an exam or you failed an SSA or something, you know. Anyways, I have been talking a lot. I'm pretty sure I've been talking for like 20 minutes. I hope you guys don't mind that my vlogs are rambly, because this is my therapy. I hope you know. Like I actually am signing up. I'm signing up for actual therapy, but in the meantime, this is my therapy and talking to you guys. Anyways, okay guys, let's get to work. Let's keep making these flashcards. These flashcards are not gonna make themselves, so I need to finish this chapter, and then I'm gonna go to the gym, and I have dinner later. I think I already said that. I'm gonna stop repeating myself. Anyways, let's just do this. You told me. I'm studying. I'm just making my Quizlet before gym.
Before gym?
Before gym.
You're talking like a gym bro.
I know, I'm a gym bro now.
Before I go gym.
Before I go gym. Exactly. This is what let me just click done so you guys can see. So this is what it looks like. I've already started going over like some of the cards. Sorry, that took me a while. Like, couldn't even figure out what I was trying to say, but I've already started going over some of the cards, but this is just like introductory stuff, as you can see. But it's starting to make sense to me slowly, because at first I was like, this is a lot, like there's no way I'm gonna understand it. But the more that I've been like going over it, it's like, and a lot of these things, or some of these things, are review. Like, we've already learned these in dental school, so that's very helpful. Like things like cellular growth, things like what's it called, like hyperplasia, dysplasia, things like that, like atrophy, apoptosis. Like, these are like basic stuff, but then this book kind of built on that. And sorry, graphic image, I'm gonna blur it out, but you know, I'm also trying to add pictures to it, so that's gonna help me like remember. But that's what I've been doing to study, and I actually find flashcards very helpful. I mean, it would have been nice if it was already made, but I think the process of making it myself will help me learn it even more. But yeah, this is what my cards look like. Okay, right now it's currently 2:05 and I have a dinner date with friends at 5, so I'm gonna just do a few more cards and start heading to the gym so that I can come back early, take a shower, and then start heading out. Just got back from the gym. It was such a good workout. My entire muscles are super sore, and that's how you know it's a great workout. But took a shower and changed into this very comfy outfit. I'm about to start heading out to dinner. My friends are already waiting for me, so I'm gonna start leaving. It's a very casual dinner, so wearing a sweatshirt and jeans, and that's the outfit. Nothing too fancy, but anyways, I'm so excited to eat. I worked up quite an appetite while I was at the gym, so I'm gonna head out and go grab dinner. Hey guys, it is currently 3:22, almost 3:30, and I have decided to switch up my study methods because I found that making flashcards from this thick book was taking way too long, and my brain was getting bored because as I was making the flashcards, I just didn't want to do it. So I went online and tried to find a pre-made deck. I found some Anki decks, and I have been doing that. Like, I'm actually learning a lot doing this. Like, I'm a flashcard girly, like I've already mentioned, and it's helpful when there are flashcards that are already made and I can just study them. So that's what I'm doing. That's like my new study technique. I just need to keep going over these and learning them, studying them. But I already feel like I'm learning actively instead of just sitting here making all these flashcards, because this book has 19 chapters. There's no way I'm gonna make cards for all of that. So I think I'm just gonna read and mark up the book and then just do these cards. But that's an update on how studying for this exam is going. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to studying. I will talk to you guys later. I'm wearing a dress and I have hers, and we also got some matching sandals. This is the outfit. I am ready. I'm starting driving to Boston. It's about a 2-hour drive, so I need to get on the road.